practice set 3.5. Here this 3.5 practice set is totally depend upon remainder theorem method. So we are going to solve first question. I am going to read. You may open your textbook and be ready. What is asked in first question? Find the value of the polynomial 2x minus 2x raised to 3 plus 7 using x is equal to 3, x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to 0. So we are going to solve it. Look here, px means polynomial px is equal to 2x minus 2x raised to 3 plus 7. Then put x is equal to 3 in ex. Means we should have to put the value of x is equal to 3 in given polynomial. Now I am going to keep p in bracket. Instead of x I am going to take here 3. Now 2 into in the place of x you should write 3 minus 2 into 3 raised to 3. Okay, value of x is equal to 3. So 3 cube plus 7. What will you get? 2 3s are 6 minus 2 into 3 raised to 3 is 3 into 3 into 3. What will come? 27 plus 7. Now here 6 plus 7 means 13 and 27 2s are 54 means 2 minus 54 from 13. So how many will remain? 4 minus 3 1, 5 minus 1 4, 41. Understand what I did? 54 minus 13, 4 minus 3 1, 5 minus 1 4. And who is greater number, 13 or 54? 54 is greater number. What is the sign of 54? Negative sign. Therefore the remainder is 41. Thus find the value of the polynomial. This value of polynomial you may write. Therefore 2x minus 2x raised to 3 plus 7 is equal to minus 41 is the value of this polynomial for x is equal to 3. Or x is equal to 3. Understand? Now similar way we will solve second question now. What is second question? We have to put x is equal to minus 1 now. Put x is equal to minus 1. Therefore p minus 1 2 into x means minus 1 minus 2 into x means minus 1 bracket is to 3 plus 7. Then what will happen? 2 into minus 1 minus 2. Now minus 2 into minus 1 raised to 3. Here it is an even number, odd number, and multiplication of any odd number with negative sign is always negative. So you will get minus 1 and plus 7. Therefore minus 2. Now minus 2 into minus 1 means positive 2 plus 7. Negative positive cancelled up. Now p minus 1 is equal to 7 is the answer. Means value of 2x minus 2x cube plus 7 for x is equal to minus 1 is 7. Now next, what is number 3? Third number x is equal to 0. So p 0 is equal to 2 into 0 minus 2 into 0 raised to 3 plus 7. Therefore 2 zeros are 0. Minus 2 into 0 plus 7 means 0 minus 2 into 0 negative 0 plus 7. So answer is 7. Therefore for the value of x is equal to 0 for the value of this polynomial is 7. Now we will go into question number 2. What is in question number 2? For each of the following polynomials, find p1, p0 and p minus 2. Okay. Next question is different one. I am going to solve question number 2. For each of the following polynomial, find P1, P0 and P minus 2. Okay, what is the polynomial? That different questions are given to us in question number 2. Now what is first polynomial? P. Polynomial x is equal to x raised to 3. Then keep here for put x is equal to 1. Then p in bracket 1 is equal to 1 raised to 3. 1 raised to 3 means 1 will come. Therefore p1, what is the value? Find p1 for the polynomial px. Polynomial px means x raised to 3. So in the place of x we have kept 1 and therefore its answer is 1. Now similar way, for second question of this, px is equal to second one is that sorry, there is py given to us, so we will take a py. Polynomial py is equal to y square minus 2y plus 5. Here put p0. Therefore p instead of y we will take 0, p0. Then y square means 0 square minus 2y means 0 plus 5. The 0 minus 0 plus 5 means what will you get? p0 is equal to 5. Understand? Now next question, p minus 2. P minus 2, we will use the value of p minus 2 for the equation or polynomial number 3. Polynomial number 3, there is nothing given. Okay, px and what is given we don't know. So what can you do? Yes, it is given. There is a little mistake taken place in printing, and px is equal to x raised to 4 minus 2x square minus x minus x. Okay, then put p minus 2, put x is equal to minus 2. Put x is equal to minus 2. Then here we will take px means minus 2 is equal to minus 2 bracket raised to 4 minus 2 into minus 2 bracket raised to 2 minus 2. Okay. Means x raised to 4 means minus 2 raised to 4 means 4 time multiplication. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. Answer will come positive. 2 raised to minus 2 raised to 4 means positive 16. Now here minus 2 into 2 raised to 2 means positive 4 minus 2 16. Here these two 4s are minus 8 minus 2. The 16 do the addition of minus 8 and minus 2. What will come? Minus 10. Negative negative becomes positive, but we should write positive negative sign only. Doing addition, minus 8 minus 2 minus 10. So 16 minus 10, 6 is the answer. Therefore, for the value of minus 2, when minus 2 is taken in the place of x, then value of given polynomial is becoming 6. Now question number 3. For each of the following polynomials means actually what is here, that p1 first value of p1 should be used for question number 1, 2, 3. Like that means 3 3s are, there are 9 solutions possible. Here I have solved putting p1, p0 and p minus 2 in respective questions. You may solve by keeping same values 3 times. Now question number 3. If the value of the polynomial m cube plus 2m plus a is 12, value of polynomial is given to us. Question number 3. What is question number 3? Value of polynomial m cube plus 2m plus a is here. We will take pm. Pm is equal to, and value of pm is equal to given to you 12. Put m is equal to 2 and ask what is the value of a. Have we discussed for this question? What is polynomial? Polynomial pm is equal to m plus 2m plus a. Pm means value of this polynomial is 12. Put the value m is equal to, we should have to take m is equal to 2 and find the value of a. Look here, put m is equal to 2 in pm. Pm means in polynomial m. Then pm is equal to m cube plus 2m plus a. P2 is equal to 2 raised to 3, 2 into 2 plus a. Then P2 is 12. Value of P2 is 12. 2 cube is 8 plus 2 2s are 4 plus a. Now 2 2s are 4 and 2 cube is 8. Then 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 8, 12 plus a. Now this 12 will come to right hand side, it becomes negative, and thus value of a is equal to 0. Understand? This is very simple. If you do practice, you can solve it. You must know table calculation. You must be able to do the subtraction, addition and multiplication. If you are knowing table up till 10, then all these questions are very simple. Now question number 4. What is question number 4? Find the value of same question. There is same question. Mx raised to 2 minus 2x plus 3. P minus 1 is equal to 7, and you have to calculate m. How will you calculate m? So simple. We will find it. You can also. Now we have to calculate m. Then Pm is equal to mx raised to 2 minus 2x plus 3. X is equal to, we have to take here x. Px is equal to polynomial x is equal to. What is the polynomial x value is given 7. So we will take 7 m into x means minus 1 raised to 2 minus 2 into minus 1 plus 3. Then 7 is equal to minus 1 into 1 raised to 2. 1 square is positive. M into 1 means you will get only m. Here minus 2 into minus 1 means positive 2 plus 3 means what is the answer? 2 plus 3, 5. Now 7 minus 5 is equal to m. M is equal to m is equal to 2. Understand? Now next question number 5. Be ready? Question number 5. Now what is it? Question number 5. Divide the first polynomial by second. Divide first polynomial by second. Okay, this is the question. And find the remainder. Question is find the remainder. We should solve it by remainder theorem method. What is first question? x square minus 7x plus 9 in second bracket x plus 1. Okay. Now what to do? Please look here. By remainder theorem method. Means this is dividend. Dividend is equal to x square minus 7x plus 9. Divisor is equal to x plus 1. Opposite of 1 is minus 1. Opposite of this 1 is minus 1. Therefore, put x is equal to minus 1 in Ex. This we should write in given polynomial. So what is dividend? Dividend is equal to, means Px is equal to x square minus 7x plus 9. Then in this we will keep P minus 1. P is equal to minus 1 because x plus 1 is opposite minus 1 is equal to minus 1 square minus 7 into minus 1 plus 9. Therefore, square of negative term is positive. 1 square minus 1 square is 1. Do multiplication of minus 7 into minus 1 means 7 1 is 7 plus 9. Then 9 plus 1 10, 10 9 7 17 now. So what is the remainder? The remainder is equal to 17 now. Understand? If you understand, don't forget to keep here therefore sign. Now we will solve question number 2 from this question number 5. Second one is that 2x cube minus 2x square plus ax minus a and x minus a is given. Means this term, this polynomial number 1 must be divided by x minus a. Then opposite of, in x minus a, opposite of minus a is a. Therefore put x is equal to a. Put x is equal to a. By remainder theorem method, by a remainder theorem method, Px is equal to 2x raised to 3 minus 2x square plus ax minus a. Now P in bracket a, here 2 into a raised to 3 minus 2a raised to 2 plus a into a minus a. Understand? Whatever the polynomial, in that polynomial, here it is minus a is opposite positive a. So in the place of x cube we put, so what will happen? 2a raised to 3 minus 2a square plus a into a square minus a. Okay. Then what happens? 2a raised to 3 as it is. Minus 2a square and plus a square means you will get only minus a square, and this is minus a as it is. Therefore, remainder is equal to 2a cube minus a square minus a. That is the answer. Don't forget to put the therefore sign. Now we will enter into the question number 6. What is question number 6 that we will check? Read question number 6. In case of question number 6, polynomial py, question number 6, polynomial py is equal to y raised to 3 minus 5y square plus 7y plus m, and divisor is given, divisor is given to us y plus 2 and the remainder is given 50, and you should have to find m is equal to question mark. M is equal to question mark. So dear students, we have seen first 5 questions. Now we are going to enter into the question number 6. This question number 6 is a little different type. So we are going to solve it, but before of it I am going to request you that you are studying this practice set 3.5. But if you have not subscribed this channel, you should subscribe this Ashoka's English Medium Academy channel and be ready to get latest updated videos automatically. And don't forget to write your comments. You should share your likes. That is the request by me to all students. I hope that you will subscribe the channel. Now put y is equal to minus 2 because here it is y plus 2 is there. Or as usual way, first we have to write opposite of 2 is minus 2. Therefore put y is equal to minus 2 in polynomial py. What is in polynomial py? Is equal to y raised to 3 minus 5y square plus 7y plus m1. Now p minus 2 raised to 3 minus 5 into minus 2 square plus 7 into minus 2 plus m1. Okay, y cube is we are going to take here divisor is given y plus 2, therefore putting y is equal to minus 2, so y cube is minus y, instead of y we are taking a minus 2, therefore cube of minus 2 is negative 8. Here minus 5 into 2 square means positive 4 will come, plus here 7 2s are minus 14 should come, because one is negative, one is positive. Product of negative and positive is always negative, and this m as it is, and value of p minus 2 is given to you, remainder is given 50. So here I am writing 50. Okay, here you may write because r is equal to, now 50 as it is, minus 8, 5 4s are minus 20, minus 14 plus m, 50 is equal to, now 20 and 8, 28 and 4, 32, 32 and 10, minus 42 plus m, all are negative, therefore minus 42, 50, this comes here to right hand side, it becomes positive, and thus value of m is equal to 92. Listen, this is question number 6. Now question number 7, we will solve question number 7. Use the factor theorem, and whether x plus 3 is a factor of x square, means what is polynomial given. Check question number 7. Polynomial px is equal to x square plus 2x minus 3, x square plus 2x minus 3, and here it is, we have to check x plus 3 is factor, is x plus 3 factor, we have to find whether it is factor or not. So opposite of x plus 3, x plus 3, therefore opposite of 3 is minus 3. Put x is equal to minus 3 in Px. Okay. Now P in the place of 3 means first we will take here polynomial px is equal to x square plus 2x minus 3, then p minus 3 is equal to minus 3 bracket square plus 2 into minus 3, and this minus 3 is as it is. Now minus 3 square means positive 9. Here negative and positive, multiplication of negative and positive, that is minus 6 will come, and this is minus 3. 9, do addition of minus 6 minus 3 means minus 9. Its answer is 0. Means what is the remainder? The remainder will come. Therefore r is equal to 0. Understand what is told to find? There here r is equal to 0 can. If remainder is 0, then x plus r is equal to 0. Therefore x plus 3 is a factor of polynomial px. You may write whole polynomial, otherwise you may write in short no matter. Okay. Now we will enter into question number 8. What is question number 8? We will check it. There are 13 questions. It's very big. No matter. Now question number 8 is like a question number 7. So instead of question number 8, I am going to enter in question number 9. You should solve question number 8 as a homework and enter in the next question. What is asked? By using factor theorem in the following examples, determine whether qx is a factor of px or not. So question number 9 first. Question number 9 first. Here px is equal to x cube minus x square minus x minus 1, and qx is equal to x minus 1. Whether qx is factor of px or not, that we have to check. We will check it by elemental theorem method. Therefore x minus 1, in x minus 1, opposite of minus 1 is positive 1. Therefore put x is equal to 1 in px. Understand? X minus 1 is given, opposite of minus 1 is positive 1. We will keep this value in px. In px, px is equal to x cube minus x square minus x minus 1. Then p, here is 1. Then 1 cube minus 1 square minus 1 minus 1. Now 1 cube means 1. 1 square means here it is 1 will come, minus 1 minus 1. Now what will happen? This positive negative cancel, minus 2 can, p1 is equal to, let's check one more time, x minus 1 is a qx, opposite of minus 1 is 1. Then whether I have wrote correct or not, check x cube minus x square minus x minus 1 is given. So wherever x is given, we should put here 1. 1 cube means positive 1 will come. Minus 1 square means here it kept like this. Then 1 square is 1. Positive negative, it is negative. This minus 1 as it is. The negative positive cancelled. Sum of two negative numbers is minus 2. Therefore r is not equal to 0. Therefore qx is not factor of px. If this remainder is 0, then qx is factor of px, otherwise not. So here it is not 10, then therefore it is not factor. Now we will see second one question similar way. Actually no need to take second question because same time, but then also for your information I will take it. Px is equal to 2x raised to 3 minus x square minus 45 and qx is equal to x minus. So put opposite of minus 3 is 3. Put x is equal to 3 in ex. Put x is equal to 3 in ex. Now px is equal to 2x raised to 3 minus x square minus 45. Therefore p x means 3, 2 into, now what is that? 3 cube minus 3 square minus 45. 2 into 3 cube is 27, 27 2s are 54, 3 square means minus 9, 45. Now these both are negative, minus 9 and minus 45. Do addition but write negative sign. You will get 54, it is 0. P3 is equal to 0. Hence remainder is equal to 0. Therefore qx is a factor of px. Qx is factor of px because remainder is equal to 0. Now we will go in question number 11 because question number 10 is of similar kind. Otherwise, if you want, I will solve it. Okay. Question number 10. Question number 10. Px is equal to x raised to 31 plus 31 divided by x plus 1. What is divisor? Divisor is equal to x plus 1 and find the remainder. You should have to find r. How will you find remainder? X plus 1, opposite of 1 is negative 1. Put x is equal to minus 1 in px. Okay. So p in bracket x, px is equal to x raised to 31 plus 31. Then x is what? Minus 1. So minus 1 raised to 31 plus 31. Minus 1 raised to 31 means minus 31 plus 31. Negative positive cancelled. Px is equal to 0. Remainder is equal to 0. Therefore, x plus 1 is a factor. But here it is asked to find the remainder. Therefore, remainder is equal to 0. This is so simple, so simple. Similar way, now we will enter in question number 11. Question number 11. Show that m minus 1 is a factor. M minus 1 is factor of two terms. M raised to 21 minus m, 1, and m raised to 22 minus 1. There is a question mark. Whether it is factor or not, that is very simple, we can check it. In m minus 1, opposite of minus 1 is 1. Therefore, put m is equal to 1. Therefore, m raised to 21 minus 1 is equal to 1 raised to 21 minus 1. What will you get? 1 raised to 21 means 1 minus 1. What will happen? 0. So, m raised to 21 minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, m minus 1 is factor of m raised to 21 minus 1. Now, same way, similarly, put m is equal to 1 in m raised to Therefore, P1 is equal to m means 1 raised to 22 minus 1. Now, 1 raised to 22 means 1 minus 1. You will get here also remainder 0. Therefore, m minus 1 is also factor of m raised to 22 minus 1. To understand, this question number 11 was so simple. Now we are going to enter in question number 12. Question number 12. What is told in question number 12? If x minus 2 and x minus half both are factors of polynomial nx minus 5x plus m, then show that m is equal to n is equal to 2. So we will write first here given x minus 2 and x minus half are factors of nx raised to 2 minus 5x plus m. What will you prove? You should prove m is equal to n is equal to 2. Means in short here, we should find the remainder. We should find the remainder. How will you prove? I will write here proof. X minus 2 is factor. Therefore, x is equal to 2. Then put x is equal to 2 in a px. What is px? Px is equal to n x raised to 2 minus 5x plus m. Therefore, p2, it is factor means remainder is 0. It is factor, x minus 2 is factor. Therefore, r is equal to 0. R is equal to 0. Therefore, by putting, directly we will write. Therefore, put x is equal to 2 in px. So p2, here n, wherever x is there, 2 raised to, write there 2, minus 5 into 2 plus m. Then p2 means what? It is 0, because remainder is equal to 0. Now 2 raised to 2 means 4n will come. Here 5 2s are 10 plus m. Okay. Now what happened? This 10 will come to this side, means 4m plus m. This 10 when comes to opposite side, it becomes positive. This is equation number 1. Similar way, we have to find here. Now r is equal to 0. Put x is equal to half in px, means in given polynomial. Therefore, px is equal to what is n x raised to 2 minus 5x plus m. Then p half is equal to n into half of bracket square minus 5 into half plus m. Then this p half means 0, remainder is equal to 0. Okay. Then here what will happen? N by 4, because 1 square 1, 2 square 4 means if you do not understand, I will write here n into 1 upon 4 minus 5 upon 2 plus m. So what happened? N minus 4 minus 5 upon 2 plus m is equal to 0. N by 4 upon minus 5 upon 2 plus m. If we take here, we want to remove this 4. So both sides means LCM of 4 and 2 is 8. Therefore, multiplying both sides by 8. Then 8 into 0 is equal to 8 into n by 4 minus 8 into 5 upon 2 plus 8 into m. So 8 into 0 means 0 will come. 4 ones are 4 twos are 2n. 2 ones are 2 fours are minus 20 plus 8n. This 20 will come. 20 will come to this side. Here I have little done mistake here. It is wanted 4n. Now here 2n plus 8n is equal to positive 20. Equation number 2. Now we should solve these two equations and find the value of m and n. It goes in linear equation in two variables. Okay. Now what to do? Equation number 1 is 4n plus m is equal to 10. This is equation number 1. This is 2n plus 8m is equal to 20. Equation number 2. Now what should we do here? If you observe both equations, here coefficient of m is 1 and here coefficient of m is 8 in second equation. So we should have to equalize the coefficient of m or m. Then it is better that we have to multiply first equation by 8 and we will equalize the coefficient of m of both equations. Then 8 fours are 32n, 8 into m 8n, 10 8s are 80. It is equation number 3. It is equation number 3. Now then here it is 8n, here it is 8n. We want to cancel this, we have to subtract it. Therefore equation 3 minus equation 2. Yes? So simple. Now what happens? Equation number 3. 32n 8n 80 2n plus 8n, here it is 20. Now change the sign because subtraction, therefore it is cancelled. 80 minus 20 means 60. 32 minus 2n means you will get 30n. Therefore n is equal to 60. This is 30 is multiplied. When it goes to other side, becoming division, 0 0 cancel. 3 ones are 3 twos are, n is equal to 2. Now put n is equal to in equation 1 now. What is equation 1? 4n plus m is equal to 10. So 4n means 2, 4 twos are 8 plus m is equal to 10. This 8 goes to opposite side, becomes negative, and you will get m is equal to 2. Thus m is equal to 2. It is proved. Understand? It is little bigger but simple. Equation means those who are doing the simultaneous equation or linear equation in two variables, you must have the knowledge of linear equation in two variables, then you can solve it. This is question number 12. You should stress it again and again. You will understand it. Practice makes man perfect. If you do practice, definitely you will feel this is very easy. Now question number 13 now. What is question number 13? Px is equal to 2 plus 5x. P2 plus P minus 2 and P1 now. If P, then P2 plus P minus 2 and P minus 1. We should have to calculate it. Okay? No problem. P2, what is Px? Px is equal to 2 plus 5x. Then here P2, put the value x means 2. Therefore 2 plus 5 into 2. What will you get? 2. 5 2s are 10. This you will get here 12. Okay. Now use minus 2. In the place of x, use minus 2. Now P minus 2 is equal to, equation is 2 plus 5x. Therefore 2 plus 5 into minus 2 is 2. 5 2s are minus 10. You will get here minus 8. A reminder, when minus 2 is kept in the given polynomial, then you will get minus 2. It is number 2. Now we should use P1 is equal to 2 plus 5x. P1 is equal to 2 plus 5 into 1. So 2 plus 5 on the 5, it is 7. Yes. Then from 1 to 3. From 1, 2 and 3. Directly P2 plus P minus 2 minus P minus 1. We should keep the values of all these terms. P2 means we got 12. P minus 2 means we got minus 8. And P1 is equal to, there is 7. So once you will get minus 3. Understand? Therefore this is the answer. By this way, this practice at 3.5 is completed.